Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
From the gun, the ground game. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Off play action on first down. Got his man downfield. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Eastern Michigan, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Eastern Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Soft spot in the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Snagged in the middle. It's Floyd. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilkins. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And the Eagles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker is Dalton. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Eagles.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Tulsa wasting no time.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. He'll do it himself. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Dropping back, it's Francis. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Indiana managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Bloomington had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Get it out on the screen. Past the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He might want another play. Wants to go up top. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers now.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Second down coming up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Tulsa wasting no time. Looking to throw, it's Francis. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Power football with the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Oh, he wants it all. He's got it down the left side. He's loose. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tulsa!
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, Continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Tulsa, 17. Eastern Michigan, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Eagles want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime, it potentially may...
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! Quick strike through the air for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Picked off! What a play by this defense! And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the tailback. Taking it the other. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field. And that's why you had a big play.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Francis. Trying to bull his way in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback making checks. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in, it's Floyd. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Francis. Swings it out to his running back. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll keep it on the ground. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Sends it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He makes the grab. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the up.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Got the first down. Looking for more. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. The give to the back. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their heads start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Handoff from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really needing to cash in on this drive. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Francis. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive.
Breaks into the open on the left. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Wilkins. Got enough space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Out of the gun to give to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. DB's right up on the receivers. Touch pass on the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the field goal unit is on the field. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Sure, you don't want to miss the field goal, but a 22-point lead, still feeling good about the way the game's going. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of... who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looking to throw for it. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Eagles will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? So now it's 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Defense feeling it here, trying to put a stop to this drive and maybe this game after that earlier sack. He's taking a deep shot. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Here we go.
The give as they work on that clock. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Francis. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Quick release by the QB. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.